Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, for the special love shown to South-South states and the Niger Delta in general, for refunds of the under-particularized sums to the named states, oil-producing states of the Niger Delta, as a father of the nation in the spirit of APC's justice and fairness to all parts of the country. For the avoidance of doubt, in the withdrawal from excess crude account from 2004 to 2019, thus, 1. Derivation component was not deducted for the oil-producing states. This was disputed and resolved by Mr. President to refund to the oil-producing states as arrears due between 2004, when the onshore-offshore was abolished, and 2019, which stands for each state of the states as hereunder. 2. Another tranche of payment of derivation arrears to oil-producing states was made from deductions made by Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation without payment of derivation to oil-producing states from 1999 to December 2021 as particularized under. Third, there is the third tranche, that is refund of 13% derivation from the exchange rate differential of the dollar components on withdrawal from excess crude account as particularized below. For Abia State, the sum that has been paid to Abia State thus far is 4,816,622,162 naira 12 kobo. The sum outstanding for them is 2,892,216,341,012 kobo. Now, refund of 13% derivation on deductions made by NNPC without payment is 1.13 billion that has been given to them. The sum outstanding is 14 billion. Please let me at this stage, before I go on, mention what we mean by outstanding. When these sums were approved, the federal government said that it does not have all the amounts to pay at the same time. So it agreed on installmental payment in tranches and agreed that it will be paid some in about 10 installments, the other in 3 or 4 installments. And what some of these states have done now is, after receiving what is due, they have taken part of what is outstanding to the market and discounted it at very ridiculous rates to the finance houses to collect the money now, instead of waiting for it to mature at the time the federal government is scheduled for it. So I now go to the next state, which is Akwa Ibom State. Akwa Ibom State, the sum that has been paid thus far to Akwa Ibom State is 128 billion. The sum that has been paid thus far to Akwa Ibom State is 128 billion 592,811,864 naira 64 kobo. The outstanding sum on this to Akwa Ibom, which is being traded in the market, or which is either pending discount or is pending, is 77 billion 349,059,768 naira 20 kobo. That is from the derivation on the other hand. Then refund of 13% derivation on deductions made by NNPC without payment of the derivation component. The sum paid is 15 billion 51 million, 818 million, 1,000, I beg your pardon, 6 naira 40 kobo. The sum outstanding on this head is 199 million, billion, 637,800, I take that again, 199 billion, 637 million, 810,243,000 naira 70 kobo. The refund from exchange rate differential on withdrawal from excess crude account is 2 billion 484 million 997,561 naira 72 kobo. The total for Akwa Ibom State on these three heads is 423 billion 116 million 497,444 naira 66 kobo. We go to Bayelsa State. I'm taking this state by state and in alphabetical order.
As it concerns our zone.
As it concerns
South-South.
As it concerns South-South, and as it concerns money released by the federal government for Nigeria, for states in the federation, for states in Nigeria.
But I think we should concentrate on South-South.
And so I think that states in the states, or that is refund to oil-producing states. Derivation. Yes, Bayelsa State. Bayelsa State, sum paid thus far is 92 billion, 252 million, 73,318 naira 72 kobo. Outstanding sum to Bayelsa State on the derivation from excess from excess crude is 55 billion 489 million 968,913 naira 52 kobo. Refund of 13% derivation on deductions made by N950 without payment of derivation to oil-producing states from 1999 to 2021 is 11 billion 628 million 875,970 naira 81 kobo. 81 kobo. Then the outstanding sum due to them is 154 billion 238,067. So I beg your pardon. 154 billion 238 million 67,510 naira 70 kobo. For the total, I'm working that out. We'll give you before you leave. That is the total. I'll give you the final total of all the tranches. For Cross River State, a peculiar situation, a very peculiar situation. Sums paid for derivation to them is just 1 billion 317 million 523,410 naira 52 kobo. The outstanding is 792.4 million. We all parliamentarians know the situation of Cross River State. So, and refund of 13% on the other one is 431 million. That's it. Then outstanding 5 billion something. That is outstanding. Then we go to, after Cross River, is Delta State. Delta State. Delta State. The sum paid thus far to Delta on the excess crude is 110 billion 174 million 76,461 naira 68 kobo. The outstanding on this head to Delta is 66 billion 270 million 121,179 naira 96 kobo. Refund of 13% derivation on deduction made by NNPC without payment of derivation from 1999 to 2021 is 14 billion 14 billion 860 million 206,721 naira 17 kobo. The outstanding sum for Delta is 197 billion 96 million 391,140 naira 80 kobo. Then refund of 13% derivation being on exchange rate differential is 2 billion 129 million 63,883 naira 14 kobo. The total is coming up. Now, but what I will pray that all of us should be interested, because these outstanding sums are being traded now. Yeah. They are discounting it because the intendment was so that it will be paid. Some of them were to spread into the succeeding government. But the governors are discounting this money at very low rate to finance houses. Sorry? Yes, to have immediate money, which is dangerous to the economy and dangerous to the future of the state. Yes. Now, Edo State has 11 billion, that is some paid on excess crude, 329 million, 351,575 naira 16 kobo. Outstanding 6 billion 814 million 647,564,000 no kobo. The refund on excess crude 13% derivation from NNPC thus far is 2 billion 299 million 842,818 naira 19 kobo. The outstanding sum which the parliamentarians should ask is 30 billion 503 million 663,008 naira 23 kobo. That's Edo State. Imo State, some paid thus far is 5 billion.
They are not South.
It is.
But they are
I think we should concentrate on South. Because I think we should focus on just South.
That's South.
Rivers.
Okay.
Rivers.
Okay.
Rivers, the last one.
Okay. We'll go to Rivers. We'll go to Rivers. The sum therefore paid thus far to Rivers is 100 is Rivers State. I'm sorry, please.
You
No, River State.
Yes.
Okay.
I hope it's not
This is Delta, this is Edo.
Yes.
After that is Imo. We say I shouldn't go to Imo.
Shouldn't go to Imo.
It should be Ondo.
No.
It should be Ondo.
Ondo is not
Ondo is
Delta. Just do rivers.
Rivers.
Okay. River State. Sum paid is 103 billion 643 million 329,596 naira 48 kobo. Outstanding sum to Rivers is 62 billion 341,000 Outstanding 62 billion 341 billion 851,787 naira 36 kobo. Refund of 13% from NNPC is 12 billion 816 million 431,590 naira 98 kobo. The outstanding sum is 169 billion 989 million 56,263 naira 77 kobo. And we are asking, again, the State House of Assembly and the people of the state should be interested at the discount of this sum. How much has come into the treasury? How much is it being traded on? What is the percentage? And what would the state have gained if they did not discount this money now and at that rate? We've done Edo State, we've done Delta. I think that's all. Okay, you want us to stop there? Yes. The source of this information is obtained by me under the Freedom of Information Act from the appropriate authority under the Freedom of Information Act. But any other person who wants it should write to the appropriate authority. Let me stop here. Exactly. But I am seized of this by virtue of everything. Thank you very much. And I want to say, is there any other South state that we have not mentioned? No. Thank you very much. For this, I want to say that the houses of assembly of this state, since it is the duty of the House of Assembly of each of these states to ask the state government, the governors, of the source of the whereabouts of this money, they should immediately start the process of asking questions. And if they are not satisfied with the answers, they should immediately initiate impeachment proceedings against the governors of these states and remove them from office so that they can account for this. With this, we hereby formally inaugurate the Parliamentary Committee of the South-South Directorate.